I'm from Haiti, in a place called City Soleil, and it's one of the biggest slums of the country, and it is also the most dangerous place of my country. And the UN said, I think in 2004, that City Soleil is the most dangerous place on the planet. So I was born in that place and grew in that place, and I'm still working now in that place, and every weekend keep going back to see my family. It's a place of misery, it's a place of hunger. You know, as a child growing up in that place, or a young man growing up in that place, and the first question would be, why am I gonna eat today? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? And when the people, you know, decided to tell you, hey, can you do this for me and I can give you some money? And of course you do it because you need money to feed yourself. You need money to, you know, take care of your family. You know, it was like a moment of my life where I was able to go to a positive direction or a negative direction. But it was easier for me to go to the negative direction because this is what I was seeing every day. Like people, you know, doing bad things just to get money. People do kidnapping, especially in 2004. Of course, I would think about maybe I will be in jail or maybe I will end up killed. But you know, this is not enough to make you keep yourself from joining the gangs, from doing negative things. I needed an answer for my question, what am I gonna eat today? But at this moment, you know, a miracle happened in my life. I had the chance to go to a school called the Bakery Wine Schools by Hands Together, and they make partnership with Marys Meals. My motivation was not because I knew that I would learn something. I would learn something to become a musician. I'd learn something to become a doctor, to become the president, to become a priest. But the motivation was because I knew that I would find something to eat in that school. Because, you know, that was the only school in the community where you can go and you can receive a meal a day and you feel like, okay, I'm ready for the teacher. Because even the best teacher in the world cannot teach you. There's no method to teach you if you're hungry. Because the teacher is talking about chemistry, and you asking to myself, why am I hungry now? And why am I gonna eat later? So I know so many of my friends who end up in jail or they died because they couldn't stay in school. So they had the chance to go to school, but they couldn't stay because they had to leave the school to, you know, find something for the family, find something for themselves, and the easiest way was to join the gangs. I would not call them gangs, just people who lose the way because there's no opportunity in the country. And I think because of that meal, I was able to build my future, and now I think I'm feeling like a positive man. I never thought that I would hold the guitar one day, and I wasn't even a boy who liked to listen to music. What they did was they collect money for about 6 months, and they paid a course for me, and they sent me to learn to play the guitar. I went to the course for only 2 months, and after the earthquake, unfortunately everything was destroyed and I couldn't go to the course anymore, and my guitar was broken. And I saw the people needed something, because people were like, they didn't know what was it, because no one knew what an earthquake was before. And everybody was like, it's the end of the world. Everybody was praying, everybody was calling God. And I saw that at this moment, the people need to see hope somewhere. They need to smile, they need to think that, and say, hey, we can do something. And I took my guitar and I used the strings from the bicycle brakes and I repaired the guitar. And I didn't even know how to play the guitar because the course, it was only theory for 2 months. And I was strumming the guitar and singing. My vocal was on one side and the guitar was on another side, doing something different because I didn't know anything about playing music. And I saw that the people, you know, they liked it. People really enjoyed it. And since then I started to make music more. I write songs and now I'm doing music.
Chanter pour d'ambition, doit nan devant tout. M'a chanter pour la jeunesse, doit nan devant tout, doit nan devant tout, doit. jamais fatigué. Li pa gan pil pou el sis branch seulement devant tout. Quand je boule les petits points de poule, bam yo son qui coule. Les papas yon même en balle, yon même nan coule. Baka met men nan poche, vol droite nan devant tout. Matin avant laver j'ai droite. Midi ba nan manger ma. Aswen ba nan dormi ma. Oui, droite nan devant tout, droite jamais fatigué.
I started to grow my faith more when I was 18 years old in high school. That was the moment where there's a lot of philosopher discussing, the teachers is questioning about God, about everything, about existence. And at this moment, I realized that looking at the nature, looking at the people, looking at rivers, looking at the sea, looking at the sky, and looking at every single thing on earth, there's supposed to be a Holy Spirit behind that. And if you can wake up and you see that you're still breathing, there's a Holy Spirit behind that. And my faith was starting to grow from time to time. And after visiting Medjugorje, it really makes me think more about God. And especially, when you go to that place, even though, you've been there for, I'm from the other side of the world, that's very far. But being in Medjugorje makes me feel that I belong to something. It makes me feel like, there's a Holy Spirit, there's really a God. Because, you like being in a place with thousands of people, different nations, different languages, different type of personality. But in that place, there's like a peace. There's no misunderstandings. There's no fight. There's no argument. There's no tears. It makes me really feel that God is behind all that, and we have to believe in Jesus Christ. That's how I feel.